Hey gravel riders, Chris from Buycycle here. Today we're diving into Trek's newest addition to the gravel lineup, the Checkmate. This race-oriented gravel bike is set to shake things up in the off-road racing world. We will also compare it to the new Checkpoint and see if an upgrade from Point to Mate makes sense for you. But first, let's break down the different models and see what makes the Checkmate so special. Trek offers the Checkmate in 3 primary models that differ only in components, price and weight. They are all built on the same 800 series OCLV carbon frame, which besides the 900 series is Trek's high-end carbon that also appears in the latest Domain SLR models. The SLR 7 and 8 are both priced at 8,999 euros, with the 7 featuring a SRAM-Force XPLR Access group set and the 8 with a 12-speed SRAM-Rad ETAP Access group set. In terms of wheel sets, both are kitted with the Bontrager Alos Pro 3V wheels. At the top of the lineup is the SLR 9, Trek's flagship model. It features the new 13-speed SRAM-Rad Access XPLR group set, so giving you that extra gear, and Bontrager Alos RSL 37V carbon wheel set, which will cost you 10,999 euros. Still very expensive, but somewhat on the cheaper end when compared to other brands with a similar setup. Now let's dive into what makes the Checkmate unique and how it compares to its sibling, the Checkpoint. As mentioned before, for the frame design, Trek uses its high-end and super light 800 series carbon, but also incorporates their latest full system foil aero tube shapes. The same aerodynamic technology which was first rolled out on the latest generation of their Madone road bike. Doing so has led the Checkmate to being Trek's lightest and fastest gravel bike ever made, with the SLR 9 weighing 7.55 kilograms in a size medium-large according to Trek, compared to the Checkpoint SLR 9, which weighs 8.1 kg in size 56, clearly showing that this bike is built for pure gravel racing and all-out performance. To further complement the frame's aerodynamics, it also comes fitted with a D-shaped seat post and the Trek Aero RSL road handlebar with fully integrated cable routing. Whereas the Checkpoint, on the other hand, comes with a 2-piece cockpit system and prioritizes versatility and comfort more. Geometry-wise, Trek introduced the new gravel race geometry, which is evident in the longer reach, lower stack height, steeper head tube angle and shorter wheelbase. This creates a more aggressive position for the rider, putting them in a more aerodynamic position and making the bike more agile, but without sacrificing a lot of the control. Now, in contrast, the Checkpoint SLR and older Checkpoint was quite sporty for an adventure gravel bike, but now with the latest Checkpoint they have made it more comfortable and upright by introducing their gravel endurance geometry, which also has a longer wheelbase for more stability. One familiar feature is the ISOSpeed technology, which we already seen on the latest Domain. It's Trek's latest iteration of the vibration damping tech. Essentially, it decouples the seat tube from the frame, allowing for vertical flex that increases your comfort without sacrificing efficiency. This design soaks up vibrations for a smoother ride while maintaining the responsiveness you'd expect from a race bike. When it comes to tire clearance, the Checkmate is limited to 45mm tires without mudguards, while the Checkpoint can accommodate up to 50mm tires, offering more versatility for varied terrains. Mixed feelings here, as some will definitely want to run slightly wider tires depending on the gravel race. In terms of mounting options, you are still getting plenty. 3 bottle cage mounts, top tube mounts, fender mounts and mounts in the front triangle for a smaller frame bag. The Checkpoint, on the other hand, provides more mounting options for frame bags as well as an internal frame storage, making it a better choice for longer adventures or bikepacking trips. Because sometimes all we want to do is put some gummy bears in our frame, right? So should you get it? Well, the Checkmate is an exciting addition to the gravel racing scene, but is it really a better option if you need to choose between the Mate and the Point? Here's when you might choose each bike. Choose the Checkmate if you're definitely focused on gravel racing and want a bike optimized for speed and performance. You prefer a more aggressive riding position, you prioritize lightweight and aerodynamic design, you are not planning to go on longer bikepacking trips. Choose the Checkpoint if you want a versatile gravel bike that can handle racing, bikepacking and adventure riding with a bit more comfort. You prefer a more relaxed riding position for long days in the saddle. You want more mounting options for accessory and gear. All in all, it seemed like the older Checkpoint was already going in the direction of the Checkmate, but then decided to split it up into a less aggressive Checkpoint and the new super light and aero Checkmate, similar to what they did with the Madone and Amonda. This has to put buyer in an awkward which bike should I buy situation. I can imagine many will not be super happy with this, as we all would like to have a sportier gravel bike that can also be set up for bikepacking adventures. But this showcase Trek's commitment to gravel riding, with the Checkmate pushing the envelope for race performance. Whether you're aiming for the podium or planning a multi-day adventure, Trek has a gravel bike to suit your needs. But I would love to hear what you think about the new Checkmate. Is it worth a try or just a good way to spend money on another bike? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for today's video on the Checkmate. Also, if you want to save some money on your next gravel bike, we have a discount code for you in the description down below. Just head over to buycycle.com and find your next ride. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more bike videos like this. Until then, see you next time.